Hey guys, this is Amber. I'm a mom of 11 kids and 8 of our kids still live at home. So we are cooking for a family of 10. I'm going to show you guys what we eat in a week. Today we are going to Suzuki violin group class, and so we are having a simple meal. I decided tonight we're going to try pesto pasta. We actually have some basil growing in our green stock, so I'll show you how that's going. Here it is. The kids are practicing up there. You can hear them. So here's our basil. It's still growing even though it's November. Just because it's a little bit warmer here in San Diego. I'm gonna make this. I also got some from the store because that's not quite enough for our meal. And it's gonna be really simple. We're going to make the pesto ahead of time, and then when we get back from group class, we're going to, somebody told me this idea and I'm gonna try it. It took us a long time to boil the noodles after we came home from group class last time, and so I thought, well, I'll just make the noodles ahead of time, but they're not super great if you make them ahead of time. So I've decided what I'm gonna do this time is I'm going to actually have 2 tea kettles going, boil the water super fast, and then also boil the water on the stove, like, third of a pot, and see if I can get the pasta ready really fast, because when the kids come home from their violin class, they're hungry. So this will be a new experiment. So I'm just gonna trim some of the pesto. I'm not super worried about like preserving it right now because it kind of is the end of the season. So I'm just gonna take what we can from here, and I still want it to grow a little bit if it will. San Diego has a very long growing season, which is nice, but I just want to try and trim some of the bits here and there. Usually what you want to do with basil is you want to trim off the parts that are flowering. It's very hard to trim. You want to trim off the flowering parts because that will keep it from growing, but right now the basil's not as active as it was in the summer, so I'm gonna have to enjoy the summer basil a little more next year. Oops, I dropped my basil, but that's why we wash it, right? Hey Mark, I'm trimming the basil. Ah. Hi, you. I love you.
You're so pretty.
Thank you for loving me. Okay.
Quite a sight for me. So
I bet. You need a rest. I love you. Here's our basil from the garden. Just gonna give it a quick rinse. So next step is to toast some pine nuts. I'm using the Jamie Oliver recipe. So he just says, handfuls. Make handfuls of things. These actually are pine nuts that we had in New York, and we haven't used them since. We used to make pesto every week, but we don't do that as much. Also, pine nuts are a little bit expensive, so it's kind of more of a luxury, so we don't make it all the time now. But we want to toast those to get them kind of revived in their flavor. Another component is Parmesan cheese. So I'm just going to grate some of this Parmesan cheese I have left over from our garbanzo soup. Usually I use the cheaper stuff from Kraft, but the real stuff is definitely better. So that way I don't waste it, and it tastes really good too. I'm going to put these pine nuts into toast. It is very important that you do not burn them because they are a little bit expensive. You do not want to waste them, so you really need to keep your eye on them. I just roast them at 350 for about 5 minutes, but it could be a little more than that. But I would start at least with 5 minutes. Our oven isn't super, super powerful, so yours may take a little less. So now the pine nuts are nicely toasted. I did do another 2 minutes because they kind of needed it, but not burnt. It's important that you let them cool down or it's really going to wilt your basil leaves. So now our leaves are ready. I took all the stems off. Our pine nuts are cooked. Our cheese is grated. So now it's just time to make the pesto. You helped me, huh?
And I also just got one stem.
That's true. He helped me. He's my helper, dude. So now it's a matter of making the pesto. Put the basil in here. It's gonna looks a lot. We are making 2 pounds of pasta because we do have a big family. So this is gonna actually get very small after we use the food processor. Thank you, Mo. Another element that I really like to add is some garlic and some lemon juice. So we just use the juice of, I actually use the juice of 1 lemon, but Josiah, when he made it for us, would use the juice of 2 lemons. So I might try that in honor of Josiah. It just adds a little kick. Moses is gonna help me. Thank you, Mo. Mo wants to try this one all by himself. Good job, Mo. He's doing that. I'm gonna get the garlic ready. The food processor is gonna do a lot of the work, but it's nice just to cut it in a few little chunks first.
Oh.
Now we're gonna pour in lemon juice. Moses is helping me. Thank you, Mo.
See, Mommy, I told Vegan I want to do it again.
Also, we're gonna put in the chunks of garlic. Also gonna put in some olive oil, good amount of olive oil. Now we're gonna use the food processor to kind of pulse it a bit. You don't want to make pesto mayonnaise or anything. You just want to
Mommy, now.
cut up the leaves. You want to try it?
Yeah.
Well, right there, we got to do the pulse one. Now we're going to put in the pine nuts. Now we're going to pulse the pine nuts. I'm going to put in 3/4 teaspoons of salt. You might want to put a little more, a little less. A friend of ours sent us some dates. I just want to show you real quick what we got. They're actually from Saudi Arabia. Wow, that's cool. So these dates are from Saudi Arabia. Our kids are super excited about it. We're not going to eat them right now because we have to go to group class, but some of these I think have almonds inside, and then there's also kind of the more traditional dates. I don't know if these are traditional ones or not. First who sent them to us said kind of gave us an explanation of what each kind is, and we're gonna learn about dates. Oh, those are beautiful. Look at those gorgeous dates. So thank you.
Mommy, can I have one?
You may have one. Yes. You want to try one?
Can I try one?
So what did these say? These, I think, are medjool dates.
Okay.
I'm not sure of it.
Yum.
Yeah. They're so good. Are they secrets?
No.
Wow, those are really good.
Easy to take the seed out.
It's like candy. Did you try any?
No.
They're super good. They're like unprocessed candy. It's amazing.
Wow.
Mommy, I can't put that here.
Yum. Thank you to our friend in Saudi Arabia. We really appreciate that.
They're so good. Yeah, seeds in them.
Okay, back to pesto. The kids are over there enjoying the dates. So we have that 3/4 teaspoon of salt. You can put more or less according to your desires. Now we're going to put in the pepper. Black pepper really helps give it some good flavor. Now we're going to put in the cheese that we grated from the leftover Parmesan hunks. So those are a different kind over there? Do they have are those the ones that have the almond in them, or?
No.
Just
I
different
think
kind?
these are.
Wow.
And for good measure, I'm going to put the last little bit of our craft cheese in there too. We didn't have much left in that bottle, so might as well use it. And we're just going to pulse this. So Mark found out what all the dates are. So what kind are these?
Okay, Klas, Sukari, and Sagai. These are all like dessert dates.
Okay.
They're smashed and they have almonds in them.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
And these are-
one of these are the royal dates.
Okay.
And then these are, I believe these are Sagai.
And these are medjool?
And these are medjool. So these variety they grow in California,
Okay.
but these are, I think, a little sweeter and a very special variety.
Oh, that's so fun.
Thank you so much. The kids are really enjoying these.
So now I'm just going to transfer this to the bowl. So we're going to put the pesto in the fridge. Just put some saran wrap over the top. Kids are playing memory.
He doesn't really, but he's turn all of them over. Okay.
Put that in the fridge. Then we're gonna head off to group class.
Can I go sit on one of those couches? You silly dog.
So we are back from group class. Now we're gonna try boiling the water as fast as we can. I'm actually gonna time it.
Thank you, Mommy.
You like pesto?
I love the food. Yeah.
I'm having this boiling pot going, and I've turned it on. And then Mark's also using this. This makes boiling water instantly. It's a hot water filter. And we're also boiling this water too. So we're gonna have lots of different boiling waters and try and boil it as fast as we can. Also, my granny had this up in the cupboard, so we're gonna use this as well. We're just gonna heat them all up. Also, putting a little bit of salt in the water is supposed to help flavor the noodles and give it a little bit of a boost in boiling faster. While the kids are waiting for dinner, I told them they could have a treat for being good at class. So they're having that, and then also they're playing Spidey Memory. It's my favorite new game.
I don't care if it's fun or not. I like that it's a memory.
Pour in the boiling water from the kettle. So should help it go faster. And the noodles took about 12 minutes. I think if we just used, sorry, I'm eating tuna sandwich. I think if we just used the two boiling water pots, it would have gone faster. So we'll try it again with just the water pots. I'm just putting in the noodles. That took about 12 minutes to come to the boil, which is much faster than just starting from nothing. But I think part of the problem was we didn't just use the tea kettles. We put some water in there first. We put some of the hot water, not boiling water. So I think if we just used the 2 tea kettles, it would have gone faster. So the experiment continues, but this still was faster. We're gonna cook our noodles.
Okay. Now, have we seen that before?
Yeah.
Like those kiwis.
Yep.
Sorry, yellow kiwis from Costco.
Because they're really ripe.
Oh, they are really ripe, yeah.
They look really delicious.
So it's almost ready. Okay, noodles are ready, so we can get the pesto. And the kids can serve themselves. I love to serve the kids pesto because, well, they like it. It's also healthy, though, because you have the greens from the basil. That's good for you. But it also has the protein of the cheese and the pine nuts and the health of the olive oil. There's salt in there, which is probably isn't super good for you, but it also has lemon juice, garlic, so a lot of healthy things.
It helped me get better once.
Yeah, once he was sick and he had some pesto and he felt better afterwards. So it's kind of like the food of life. And we can just grab a plate. Dear Lord, thank you for this food. I pray you bless it to our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay.
Oh, good job. It's really good.
Here you go, Missy. Yum, yum, yum.
Can I have one?
Kids like putting a little extra lemon on there.
Mommy?
You want some lemon too?
Yeah, I know lemon. There you go. Whoever wants the rest of it. Hey, can I use it?
A lot of love. That's so fun.
So Mark says these are the royal dates.
No, these.
Oh, those are the royal dates. Okay.
What's different?
He's learning Arabic things over there.
is actually so good though.
Yeah, so those are very popular in the Middle East. The one you just ate,
What's the variety called?
it's called sagai.
Sagai. Okay. Sir. Dessert over here is dates.
That's Majul.
Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday evening. Tonight we are having tuna noodle casserole. This is my mom's recipe. It's pretty simple. It has cream of mushroom soup. I make my own cream of mushroom soup from thepioneerwoman.com. It has egg noodles, celery, onions, salt and pepper, of course, tuna, and also has milk and peas. So I'm going to start by cooking our noodles. I'm going to do 2 recipes of this. Our family eats 2 of these casseroles because we have a little leftovers. Now the noodles are cooked, we're going to start in on the sauce that goes with the noodles. This is 4 tablespoons of butter because we're doubling the recipe. Saute our onions. 2 onions. Also putting in 4 stalks of celery. I'm going to saute this until it's tender.
Now we can put tuna in the soup.
Yep, we're going to put tuna. 2 cans because we're making 2 casseroles. And 2 teaspoons of salt. And also some pepper. Also 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I'm just using this because I have it measured for the amount a can would be. So this is my first time making homemade cream of mushroom soup. It wasn't too hard and it tastes much better.
And I also wrote down 3,000 tablets.
It's super good, huh? Now we're going to put in 24 ounces of milk, which is actually 3 cups. Stir that around. Now we're also going to put in our 2 cans of tuna. This makes it tuna noodle casserole. There's not actually that much tuna in here for how, like, 2 big casseroles, but still pretty healthy. It's a good protein, not too expensive, and has a lot of omega-3 fatty acids. Also going to put in 2 cups of frozen peas. The recipe says to heat until it just starts to boil. Also grating some cheese to put on top, just cheddar cheese. 3 cups of cheese total because there's 1.5 per casserole. Kids are playing Spider-Man matching game.
I said every time you get your mouth, I'll shout, hooray! So, I'm going to do it.
So this has just come to the boil, so now we're going to put it in our casserole dish. We've got the egg noodles in the dishes. I'm just going to put the mixture on top. I'm going to put this in there evenly between the 2 casseroles. Kind of got to eyeball it, I guess. But with the homemade soup, it is so much better. So you just kind of stir in the mixture so it's evenly distributed. So now we're just going to put these in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes. Yeah, you've got your purse. Stay with me oven, okay, baby? What's it look like? Okay, let's close it. Thank you, Nora. You're a big helper, lady. You want to open it? While the casserole is cooking, I'm going to get a salad ready. Also chopping up some cucumber. Also some cherry tomatoes. Casseroles are ready to take out, but I still need to put on the cheese and cook them for about 15, or actually more time. I'm actually going to cook them for 10 more minutes after this, after I put on the cheese. That's what they look like. I have my 3 cups of cheese already measured out. So just put that on top. Put these back in for 10 minutes. Just long enough for the cheese to melt. I'm making a simple salad dressing with olive oil, apple cider vinegar, a little bit of sugar and some salt and pepper. Actually, just to make things interesting, I'm going to try maple syrup this time instead of sugar. Heard it's a little healthier, less refined. Putting about 3 teaspoons in there. Some salt, about a teaspoon, and pepper. So now the casseroles are ready. Take them out. And this is what they look like. Comfort food made a little healthier with less processed ingredients. But if you don't have time to make your own soup, which I don't always have time for that, you can always buy healthier cream of mushroom soup in a can. But this is the first time I've made it with the homemade cream of mushroom soup, and it is like a game changer. It tastes so good and it feels healthier. I'm gonna pour on our salad dressing and just distribute it. There you go. And dinner's ready.
So, my fork.
That's your fork. Oh, you want me to get you a different fork?
Because,
It's too big?
well, Mommy.
I'll get you one of your toddler forks.
I would rather eat it like this.
Oh, okay.
You have a start later.
Here you go, baby. Tell Mark, dinner's ready. Hey, Mark, dinner's ready.
Hi, you.
Dinner's ready. Whenever you're ready.
Oh,
You don't
thank
have
you.
to stop, but just telling you.
I definitely want to come in. I want to hang out with you.
I want to. Daddy, I know.
Good stuff.
Oh, thanks for calling me. Then I have a lot of time. And there's syrup. Now you have one or syrup. I'm outside. Oh, everybody look at her syrup. I don't think I'm going to look at my syrup.
Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday evening. We are having minestrone soup. The big kids are going off to youth group, so my goal is to have the soup done by the time they come back. Bye guys, have fun. Bye. This is from the first Jamie Oliver book, and it's just a simple recipe. It has tomatoes. I'm adding cannellini beans. It's not actually in the recipe. Helps add a little protein. Got some rosemary, basil, some pasta, chicken stock, also some leeks and carrots, red onions and garlic, and some cabbage. So we're going to start by putting some olive oil in the bottom of the pan so we can saute our vegetables. I'm going to start by putting in our red onions and garlic. This is 2 red onions and 2 cloves of garlic. And also there are 5 ribs of celery in there. Also we're going to put in our 3 carrots and 2 leeks, which are just finely chopped. Also our heaping tablespoon of fresh rosemary. Some of this is from our garden actually. This is what makes it smell amazing in here. So you just want to saute this for about 15 minutes until the vegetables are a little tender. These veggies are now nice and tender. I'm going to drain these tomatoes. I just drain out the juice. I'm going to add in my drained tomatoes. I don't know why the recipe says to drain it, but I think it might just end up being a little bit too tomato saucy. And you want a clearer broth, and so that's why you drain the sauce out. So we're just gonna kind of chop up on their own. Whole tomatoes, just kind of give them a little chop. You're supposed to just cook them for about 2 minutes. Now we're gonna add in the chicken stock. It says 3 cups, which is not very much. So I just kind of put how much I want. You just put as much as you want to make it as brothy as you want it to be. So now that we've added our broth, we're just going to bring it to the boil. While I'm waiting for the soup to boil, I'm going to get my basil ready. That goes in at the very end, but I want it to be ready. Here's my washed basil. I'm just going to take the leaves off the stems, and it's just to tear it, but I kind of just chop it up. Basil's all picked. Mark's going to show me how it's done. He's giving it the proper chop. Thank you, Mark. He came and saw me wimpy chopping. He's like, this is how it's done. That looks great, Mark. Thank you. Ready to go. We're gonna add in our half a cabbage. We're gonna simmer this for about 5 minutes with the lid on so it can get soft. You don't want to overcook it though, because cabbage, you want it to be tender but not like overcooked. Now we're gonna add in the pasta and cook that for another 5 or 10 minutes until it's tender. Also gonna add in our drained cannellini beans. Actually, these are cannellini beans. I've been calling them cannelloni, but I think that's something else, but cannellini beans. So we're gonna let it go another 5 minutes or so, check on the noodles, make sure they're tender, and then we're gonna add in our basil and then season everything and it should be ready. So the recipe says to serve this with Parmesan cheese and olive oil, so I'm gonna start grating the Parmesan cheese from Costco. It's a really good deal. While I'm cooking, the kids are over here having a snack and listening to stories on their Yodel player. So the soup's pretty much ready. I'm just gonna add in the salt and the basil, and I'm just gonna let the basil just wilt a little bit, and then it's ready to serve. Also gonna add some pepper. I like to put in about a tablespoon of salt. Gives it a nice kick. Brings out the flavor of the veggies too. Last step is just putting in the basil. Just gonna stir it in until it's a little bit wilted and cooked a bit, and then we're ready to eat. And this is what it looks like when we're all done. It's very, very hearty. It's like, there's broth obviously, but it's just like very, very hearty and very, very filling, good soup. Perfect for an autumn evening. This little bowl is for Netta. I just put some Parmesan cheese on there and a little bit of olive oil. I don't put much broth for Netta because she makes a mess with the broth. Also serve this meal with a nice baguette. I'm gonna actually put it in the oven to cook. There's your soup, my girl. Is it good? Want a little olive oil?
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Just a little extra flavor.
Thank you.
Here, Mo.
The first that went off met a man with a bundle of straw. Which the man did. And
Thank you, Mommy.
You're welcome.
Mommy.
then a lot.
So the baguette is heating up. The kids are still at youth group, and I've got the littles with me. Mark is outside working, so that's what our little dinner.
Thanks for the food. It's the best.
Aw, thank you. So we're just having a little minestrone party.
And pesto is the best.
Pesto is the best?
Yeah.
Well, there's basil in there. It's kind of like pesto.
But both of those, pesto and this soup, is the best. Yeah.
All right, get out the baguettes. Ta-da. Mark came in.
Amber, you outdid yourself.
Mark helped me chop the vegetables. Thank you, Mark. Here's some water for you too, my girl.
I remember that as part of
Yeah, usually minestrone has cannellini beans. Cannellini. I've been calling them cannelloni. Cannellini. Enoch was upstairs playing pirate ship, so that's what he was doing. But he came down for dinner, so that's good. It could be a pirate ship dinner, right, Mark?
Yes.
I'm sure they had some minestrone soup on the pirate ships.
Only the rich one did.
Only the rich ones. Hey, the kids came home. Nice to see you guys. Hey guys, welcome to Thursday evening. I try to do a simple meal on Thursday because it is also laundry day for me. So we're gonna have tacos and refried beans. So first things first, I'm going to brown 2 of these beef squares from Costco. Basically, it's 1.3 pounds of beef, which is great because it's a lot of beef, and we're gonna make 2 of them. Looking for the trash. I'm just gonna brown that. It's pretty much brown now, so now I'm gonna drain it. So now that we've drained the beef, we're gonna put in the taco seasoning. We're gonna use 2 packets because we have 2 pounds or 2 and 2/3 pound beef. Now we're going to put in 1.5 cups of water. Just going to stir this around and we're going to bring it to the boil. So the beef is all done. Chloe's helping me with the lettuce. Thank you, Chloe. Earlier today, I cooked a cup of pinto beans in the Instant Pot. So I'm just going to add some salt in there and a little bit of ginger, and then I'm going to add some cheese and also salsa, and that's how we make refried beans. So I'm starting with some salt. Putting in some ginger. Enoch grated us some cheese, thank you. Chloe's cutting the tomatoes.
Then it goes into triplets.
So we're gonna get some tortillas heating up. I just put the salt and the ginger in the beans. I'm gonna put the salsa and cheese in later. I just want the salt and ginger to kind of seep into the beans a little bit.
Then a gummy bear.
You have a gummy bear? You're supposed to be eating gummy bears before dinner. Are you still going to be hungry for tacos? No, those Halloween candy are still lingering. Anyway, so these are corn and wheat tortillas from Trader Joe's. Just kind of like has the taste of corn, but kind of the softness of wheat. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. Kids really like these. Keep them warm. I just put them in the tortilla warmer when I'm done cooking them. Everything is ready for the tacos. We have the tortillas, we've got the meat, cheese, tomatoes, and lettuce. Now for the beans, I emptied out most of the water, but not all of it. And I'm going to put in some cheese. Kind of makes the beans a little richer and gives them some nice flavor. I made a cup of beans, but I don't know, we probably could have done a cup and a half. A lot of times when I make refried beans with this meal, because the tacos are so filling, they don't eat a ton of them, so I just didn't want to waste any. I'm just going to let that cheese melt in there. Cheese is pretty melted, so I'm going to put in a little bit of salsa. You want some more cheese? She's been eating some of my cheese. Yes, she wanted Brother's water bottle. You like that? I'm just going to use the immersion blender to try and get it smooth. You can also use a potato masher. Put them back on the Instant Pot and set it to keep warm, and it'll just keep them kind of warm, and you've got some restaurant style refried beans. So as you can probably hear, the kids are kind of finishing up their violin practice. It's also movie night. So basically what happens on movie nights, the kids kind of come and I just put the food out and they can eat whenever they want. So it's a more casual evening. Tacos are ready.
They are.
I have my first customer. Just waiting for the friends to come. So anyway, I'll go get the cheese out of the fridge. I just wanted to stay cool. All right, more customers.
Yay, thank you.
You want one, Mo?
Oh, yeah. I want the
Mo, I got you one.
Man, even delicious refried beans.
Refried beans?
Thank you.
Hey, Netta, do you want a taco?
Oh, my water.
Oh, good.
Here, baby.
So I went over much
Those are beans.
and among all kinds.
Grabs him.
Earlier today, Chloe made cookies. Do you approve? Mm-hmm. She's the baking master. They're just my mom's chocolate chip cookies, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love those. Is that a good cookie? You going up for movie night? You gonna watch a movie? Hey guys, welcome to Friday evening. We are having oven-baked chicken, roasted sweet potatoes, and quinoa. First I wash the sweet potatoes, then I poke them with a knife so they don't explode in the oven. Now I drizzle them with olive oil, and I wrap them in foil. I bake them at 400 degrees for about an hour. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on the chicken. I bake this for about 45 minutes at 375. Here's the quinoa we're making. I make 2 cups for our family. Now I put in some chicken stock, about 4 cups. I also add a teaspoon of salt and I cook it for 1 minute. And dinner is ready. Chicken's all done. We got some sweet potatoes. Here's the quinoa. The sweet potatoes get really nice and sweet when they're baked in the foil like that.
But, Mommy, I already want to fix some sweet potato.
Okay. This is Mo's little plate here. I'm just going to put a little salt and pepper on his sweet potato with some butter. Does that look good?
And Mommy, yeah, but this rice is
It's quinoa.
This kind of rice is kind of a messy for
Kind of like already.
So you have to eat it with a fork. Oh, that is looking like Spider-Man over here. Daddy made you a plate. Your plate's over there, baby.
Oh, Mommy, I want the ice here.
There you go. Okay, Mo, give it a try.
I want just a fish and fry.
You give the chicken a try. Is it good chicken? There you go, little lady.
Mommy, I want that. You're getting something.
A chicken leg? Yum.
Have some good. Is chicken wrap in? Is chicken wrap in? Well,
Where's pepper?
Hey guys, welcome to Saturday evening. We are having healthy ramen. This is a ramen I get from Costco and I really love it. It's made with millet and brown rice and it's much easier to digest. I've experimented with making other things on Saturday night, but I find that every Saturday my kids are like, are you making healthy ramen? And so I'm like, okay, I'm noticing a theme. They really like that. So I was thinking we could maybe make healthy ramen every Saturday evening, but what I could do is kind of mix it up. It's not boring because there are different flavors of the ramen I can make. I can add different veggies in, also different meat. I was thinking maybe we can make teriyaki chicken one time with it. We could do like even like flank steak. There's a lot of different things you can add in to make it a little more interesting. Ramen is kind of like pizza. It's kind of like a blank slate and you can kind of add on whatever you want. So here's the flavoring that we're using. It's the samabila. I got it from Amazon, but they have a lot of different flavors I want to try. Also going to put in some of these dehydrated vegetables. These are also from Amazon. I'm not sure what the brand is, but like there's all sorts of brands. But there's just like peas, corn, carrots, cabbage, potatoes, green onions in there. And you just put them in warm water or hot water and they reconstitute. I'm also going to serve it with these breaded chicken tenderloin breasts. They can just put it in the ramen or just have it next to the ramen. And here's what the ramen looks like. I'm boiling the water right now. We eat about 6 of them and there's 12 in the packet. So we get 2 meals out of 1 packet. Also going to cut up some green onions to go on it and serve it with some hard-boiled eggs. It's boiling. I'm going to put the ramen cakes in and then kind of let them cook in about 2 minutes. We're going to try and separate them so that they're, individual noodles instead of in a noodle cake. Now the noodles are cooked. I'm just heating up some water for the broth. For family, I put about 8 teaspoons of this broth mixture in there. Also, our chicken tenders are ready. I'm just peeling the hard-boiled eggs. Now I just slice the eggs in half. And they can have half an egg with their ramen, which is kind of a nice protein boost. So it's almost boiling, so I'm gonna put my seasoning in. I'm gonna put in the dehydrated vegetables. Just adds a little sweetness. So now, it's just a matter of putting in the ramen noodles. Stir it around. And it's pretty much ready. Mark's over there chopping up the chicken. So you can just have like a bite-sized piece with your ramen. It tastes good that way. Yeah, it's perfect, thank you. This ramen seems to digest a lot easier and also makes you feel a little bit more healthy. Like you haven't just eaten junk food, you've actually eaten food, so that's why we like it.
Are these the same noodles?
The one was from Costco.
Oh.
Pretty
Did
similar.
we not have them last time?
We had similar noodles. Here you go, sweet girl. Let me cut up your egg for you, okay? I put a little bit of broth on there so it can be extra yummy.
Wait, I was just thinking of something.
What's the ramp progress here? You already finished the 2 of the big ramps. This is so you can get up in the driveway in the first place.
I'm doing all the stringers for the secondary ramp. I got a bunch right here.
Okay, so he's working on it.
Yeah, working hard.
Can I have a sip of water?
Here, try a piece.
Is that good, Mo? Hey guys, welcome to Sunday evening. Today we had pizza because we went shopping at Costco. Look, Mo, we got your piece of pizza. Also, we're gonna have nachos for dinner. Kind of a crazy night, but we also have some fruit because we did just go shopping at Costco, so it's not all unhealthy. So we're having a little bit of fun. Anna's making some abuelita, Mexican hot chocolate, and the kids are over there playing memory. So they're doing memory match. Oh, and Moses is having some olive tapenade hummus with some carrot sticks. Is that good? It's very fancy. It's from my aunt. She had us over for a Halloween party, and so we got to bring home the snacks, and the kids have really been enjoying those.